Hi, and welcome to Higher English, your go to channel for mastering business English. I'm Craig, and today we're going to explore a crucial skill for any professional: how to use diplomatic language. Being able to express yourself clearly while remaining polite and respectful can make all the difference in building strong business relationships. Whether you're giving feedback, rejecting an offer, or addressing sensitive issues, diplomatic language helps you maintain professionalism without causing offense. So, let's get started. Diplomatic language is all about choosing words carefully to soften your message. It allows you to communicate your point clearly but in a way that's tactful and polite. Let's break down some useful strategies and examples that can help you sound more professional and diplomatic. Let's take a look at our first example: softening direct requests. Instead of saying, "I need this report by tomorrow," which can sound too demanding, you could say, "Could you please have this report ready by tomorrow?" By adding "could you" and "please," the request becomes more polite and leaves room for a positive response. Why does this work? Using modals like could or would softens the tone and gives the other person the impression of choice, even if the request is urgent. This can be especially useful in business settings when dealing with colleagues or clients. You might say, "Could you please send me the updated figures by the end of the day?" instead of just demanding the numbers. Giving negative feedback. When delivering negative feedback, it's important to avoid direct criticism, which can feel too harsh. Rather than saying, "Your presentation was unclear," you might say, "There are some areas we could clarify in your presentation." This shifts the focus from the person to the work and sounds more collaborative. Imagine you're a team leader. One of your team members submits a report that needs some revisions. Instead of outright criticism, you frame the feedback in a way that encourages improvement. You could say, "There are some areas we could work on to improve your presentation," rather than "Your presentation needs work." Politely declining an offer. Turning down a proposal without causing offense is another area where diplomatic language really shines. Instead of directly saying, "We can't accept this offer," you could say, "I'm afraid we won't be able to move forward with this offer at the moment, but we do appreciate your effort." This acknowledges their work while clearly stating your decision. Adding phrases like "I'm afraid" or "at the moment" softens the rejection, showing that you respect their offer while still giving a firm answer. You might say, "I'm afraid we can't proceed with this offer at this time, but thank you for the proposal." Addressing sensitive issues is next. If you need to raise a delicate issue, using indirect language really helps. Instead of saying, "You're late for meetings too often," you could say, "I've noticed that it's sometimes a challenge to start meetings on time." This approach focuses on the situation rather than the individual, reducing the likelihood of them becoming defensive. Framing a sensitive issue around a general observation rather than pointing fingers makes the conversation feel less confrontational. You might say, "I've noticed that it's sometimes difficult to start our meetings promptly," instead of accusing someone of being late. Offering suggestions. When suggesting changes or improvements, it's better to phrase them as options rather than commands. Instead of saying, "You need to improve your time management," you could say, "It might be helpful to explore some strategies to manage your time more effectively." This way, you offer a solution without implying fault. The use of might or perhaps stems from old forms of politeness in English where indirectness was a sign of respect. You might say, It could be useful to look into some time management techniques rather than telling someone outright what they need to do. And there you have it, some really powerful expressions to help you sound more diplomatic in your business interactions. Remember, mastering diplomatic language can help you navigate tricky situations with ease, build better relationships, and maintain a professional image. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on our latest free lessons. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.